Live. Okay, and we are live. It's been a minute since I did this. I probably should have looked it up. It's probably been like 5, 6 months. It's been a while, but I'm finally here. And this game, Pistons took another L. So the people who was happy, well, the people who were concerned about the Pistons possibly messing up our lottery projection, they should be happy with this game. But yeah, we took another L today against the Charlotte Hornets. And I got a few notes that I'm going to read off and tell y'all what I basically thought about the game. But if I see any comments or whatever, I'll, say some stuff. I'll shout y'all out just like my man's Aiden. What's the deal, bro? But yeah, so first thing I want to say, bro, the announcers, I don't know who hired these announcers, but the announcers for this game was flaming the Pistons for most of the game. Their bias is freak these announcers. They was roasting us, bro. Like the whole game just on our head. The next thing I wrote down was that Miles Bridges went off today in the first half. He had 19 points. Miles Bridges is a good player, a really good player. I wish we could have got him in the draft because he went to Michigan State, and I support any players from Michigan. Today is a great day. It was Dale Curry. Wait, hold on. Say that. It was Dale Curry. Oh, my. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. How did I not even peep that? Well, it's not like I heard his voice many times, but freak Dale Curry. That explains a lot, though. That really does. Terry Rozier in the fourth quarter, like it was up to the point. It was at near the start of the fourth quarter, and we were in 5 points of catching them. And then Terry Rozier went off and destroyed us in the fourth quarter. So he was to like nail in the coffin. But Miles Bridges in the first half was doing his thing, and then Terry Rozier finished us off. LaMelo Ball, this was his return game, and LaMelo, he played pretty decent. But that one pass in the first quarter to Miles Bridges, that was a pretty thing. Actually, I should pull that up. I'm gonna try to at least. But yeah, that pass was straight beautiful. And the Hornets tonight, they just outplayed us. They were really good. And I got a screenshot actually. Y'all not gonna be able to see this, but all right, look, at one point in the game, all right, in the second quarter, it was Pistons 36, Hornets 55. Okay, so that just goes to show you how freaking much they were wrecking us. Anyways, water is wet. What the freak, Aiden? What the freak, man? Why you got to troll me all the time, bro? Every video, this man's always got to troll me, man. Always got to say something funny. But yeah, back to it. On our side of things, because I've been talking about the Hornets basically for most of this. On our side of things, Frank Jackson played really well today. Killian was decent. I liked his defense as always. Adam J says good competitiveness to #1 draft K. Absolutely. If as long as for the remainder of the season we see games like this, whether we win games like this or lose games like this, I just want to see competitive basketball. I don't want to see the Pistons. Like, I don't want to watch. Y'all don't want to watch the Pistons getting blown out every game. That would be boring and trash. Terry is always on fire against us at the end. Terry Rozier, bro. My friend named Carlos. I don't know why he loves Terry Rozier, but he loves Terry Rozier. And in 2K, when I play with him, he always destroys me with Terry Rozier. So Anthony Pinson said Jackson was unstoppable. Yes, he was. Yes, he was, coach. So we lost. There we go. Did y'all see that Stewart block? Yes, I did. Isaiah Stewart is the man, the myth, the legend, Beef Stew, as y'all call him. Yes. How y'all been? How y'all been doing though, man? I know I ain't been streaming in a while, but how y'all been, bro? I gotta get back to doing these because these are so fun. Like, even when Aiden freaking trolls me all day, and we just chilling. Like, I really like doing these live streams. I actually like doing the live streams more than I like recording like regular videos. But how y'all doing, man? Doing good. I mean, it's probably we probably ain't doing too good since the Pistons just lost. But well, if you wanted the people who want us to tank, then you're probably happy right now. But yeah. And also, I was trying to do this earlier. I haven't streamed in a while, so I forgot how to pull up. Like, I'm trying right now. I forgot how to pull up like stuff on the side. My bad, bro. Hey, bro, it's been a while, man. I ain't heard from you. Well, I guess I did hear from you like last week, but in terms of like in general, I ain't heard from you in months, bro. He said that was the first Pistons game I watched since D Rose got traded. Reason why I watched was for Miles Bridges. Y'all had back-to-back shot clock. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't blame you for not watching the Pistons. Our record is 19-45, I believe. So I don't blame you at all, bro. But it's good to see you again, man. I've been great. That's good to hear, man. I hope everybody doing fine. Anthony said, "Win or lose, Pistons are a fun team to watch." Absolutely. I don't know if y'all know them. The on House of Highlights, the what are they called? Through the Wire. I don't know if y'all watch them, but on Through the Wire, that podcast, one of the panelists was talking about the Pistons, and he was like, "The Pistons are a bad team, but they are one of the most fun teams in the NBA to watch." And I agree with that. I mean, we lose a lot of games, but I love every second of it. I love seeing Killian and Grant. I love watching the Pistons, even if we're bad, bro. Haven't seen Authentic in a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute, bro. The Rockets are getting destroyed now. Both of my teams are bad. Yeah, where was I about to? No, did I take a screenshot of it? No, I seen something earlier about the Rockets getting destroyed. Apparently, right now the Grizzlies are flaming the Magic at 60-46. So yeah, teams are getting beat up today. Not just us. Me neither. Yeah, let me look at this other stuff. So the Bulls beating the Hawks right now, 63-54. And then that's the Pistons game. So yeah. It's a good day of NBA basketball though. Bro, I just peeped. Was that a spider? No, that's not a spider. I was like, what the heck is that, bro? It's just some lint. Aiden said, Moro. I haven't even read it yet, and I know how much y'all want to bet he's about to throw. How much? Moral of the story: if you get as many shot clock violations, just go to jail. I knew without even looking at the whole comment that he was about to troll us, man. I knew. Nah, Pacers up 50 versus okay, yeah, because my notifications they like 15 minutes behind. That's why the scores like it didn't sound that accurate. What's good? Who's for life? Shouts out to you, man. I had that conversation with you in the comment section. Like I said, bro, just keep on posting your videos. You gotta find a target market. You know, I can't talk about every NBA team. I don't have all the knowledge about the Suns, so I don't talk about the Suns. I love the Pistons. I know about the Pistons, so I make videos on the Pistons. So you know, find your team, whether it's the Raptors, because you said you were a Canadian, whether it's the Raptors, Pistons, Heat, whatever your team is, just make videos about that team, and then the viewers will come. Rap said Frank Jackson is a scorer. We need to re-sign Frank Jackson, man. And also, like, in terms of the point guard situation this offseason, I hope we make the right decisions because we got Killian, Saban, Jackson, and Dennis Smith Jr. I just hope we make the right choice and we don't screw this up because all of our point guards, for the most part, are really talented. So I just hope that we don't mess this up, man. Too talented of guards right now to mess this up. What's the deal, Marvin? What's up, bro? I ain't seen you in a while as well, man. Good to see y'all faces again, bro. Well, not faces, but y'all know what I mean. What should we do with Dennis Smith Jr.? I was looking at his contract the other day, and because I thought it expired after this season, but I believe, if I remember correctly, that Dennis Smith got another year on his deal. So Dennis Smith, at this current point in time, I'm sold on Saban, Killian, and Frank Jackson. So the odd man out would be Dennis Smith Jr. So that's how I feel about it. You forgot Cade if we win the lottery. Oh yeah, if you talk about point guards, Cade. Ain't that gonna like let me know how y'all feel. Would y'all rather see Cade and Killian or Killian and Jalen Green? Because I feel like the Killian and Jalen Green would be like a better combination, but the player that Cade is, it's like if you got number one, you can't pass on that, right? Let me know how y'all feel. Which combination would y'all want more? Why didn't Sekou shoot the three when he was wide open? He needs to be more confident with those. Sekou this year, that I'm gonna be honest. I'm really disappointed by Saban, bro. I mean, not I said Saban, Sekou, because this season, if y'all remember with the media days, Sekou was talking so much mess about this. Y'all gonna notice a difference in my game, and you about to see this and that. And then this season, Dwayne Casey doesn't believe in him because he doesn't really give him that many minutes. And then when he does plays, it's like you said, he doesn't have that much confidence in himself. And this offseason, bro, like he needs to get in the gym. He needs to, bro, you got to believe in yourself, man. Got to get that confidence up because the talent is there. He's young. He can become great. It's just the confidence right now, man. I spent the majority of the day watching the NFL draft and clicked off as soon as I saw a team draft a 270-pound punter. I saw that and I was like, first off, why are they taking a punter this early in the draft? If you're gonna take a punter, you take a punter like in the last round or in the sixth round. And then you said, then watch the basketball game. Now I'm watching this afterwards, watch a dream. That's bars if I ain't never seen. Rab said, I take it personal when teams celebrate on us. I really be fighting my TV. Excuse me. I feel you, bro. I be getting I only get mad like when other teams fans like start to troll. Like I know this ain't NBA, but like in the NFL, Packers fans, they always troll the Lions and that be getting me irritated. But in terms of the NBA, I don't like what teams because nobody in the NBA really intentionally like troll the Pistons. The only people that troll the Pistons are like just Detroit haters. You know, the people who think that Detroit is just a terrible city. You know, those are the only people who really trash us. I don't know if Diallo will resign. Do y'all want to resign Diallo? I don't know. I mean, you traded for him, you gave up Svi, so I feel like we got to give him another year at least. Marvin said we got to let DSJ be trade bait. Absolutely. So, are you saying that for the rest of the remainder of this season, we should like play him more instead of Frank Jackson? Since we already know what Frank Jackson is going to be, we should play DSJ more so like we can up his trade value, and then in the offseason trade him. That sounds smart. Sekou's feet looks stuck in sand sometimes, and he plays scared. Like we said, bro, that confidence not there. And he about to be going into his third year in the NBA. So, is it? I know is he 20 or 20? I think he's 20 years old right now. I just wonder at what age do we start to like be concerned with Sekou because we can't just baby him forever. You feel me? Bad Teddy said, "What's good, bro? I see you a Tigers fan. Shouts out to the Tigers, man, and the Red Wings. You know, basically all Detroit teams right now are rebuilding. Shouts out to the Tigers, and I hope you're having a good day, man. I hope I'm entertaining you. Wait, what the F? A 270-pound punter got drafted? Hyperbole, my guy. In my opinion, me and Killian have a lot of similarities. We can't shoot much, play good D, but I can finish. Me as a basketball player, I'm kind of similar to that as well. I'm really fast. I can't shoot. I drive to the hole and I play defense, and I'm a decent passer, so I'm kind of like that as well. Hoots for Life said, "What would be your least favorite team?" Mine is the Raptors. That's strange because you're a Canadian. I thought you would be supporting of the one Canadian team, but the one Canadian basketball team. But my least favorite NBA team, while the Warriors, like when they were at their best, I strongly disliked the Warriors. Didn't like them. I don't like the Lakers. I don't like the Celtics. Just any like mainstream bandwagon fans. I don't like those teams. And like right now, currently it'll probably be the Nets because of Blake Griffin and the fact that they're kind of a super team. But I like Kevin Durant, but I don't like Blake Griffin. So yeah. Sekou was at confidence level 0. You want to resign? Hold up. Before I get to that, what flashed into my head when you said that is when you said level 0, I started thinking about like my animation. And y'all haven't seen it yet, but like they got power sets and they go about like level 0 to 10. And that's like what popped into my head when you said that. You want to resign Tyler Cook? Yes, I do. Tyler Cook, as long as we don't got to pay him, nothing major. Tyler Cook, I said, what did you just say, Joseph? I said a Tyler Cook. Tyler Cook, solid player. Just don't re-sign him on nothing crazy. Just get him on a minimum deal. Killian got so much potential. Just needs to play a lot more physically, especially being 6'5" lefty. Needs to play more confident. Has elite vision, elite defense. Just needs to improve that shot. Absolutely. With him being 6'5", it's kind of the Lonzo Ball thing, where like as the years go on, you got to get more physical. You got to grow into your body. And Killian, he needs to do that. He certainly needs to. With him being 6'5", as you said, he can't be doing like all of this finesse stuff. Like it's cool being a finesse player, but when you're 6'5" and you're going up against point guards who are like 6'2", 6'1", like you should be able to drive to the hole often on those guys, you know? The whole city of Detroit minus we just rebuilt. What about even our college teams? Well, U of M is pretty good, so I take that back. They like the one thing that's pretty good for us right now, and that's in basketball because the football team of U of M, we don't need to get into that. Same, I'm a good passer. Yeah, I'm like anywhere from a decent to a pretty good passer. Least favorite team: Bulls, Celtics, Lakers, and Warriors, and a little bit of Nets. I wonder how you felt about like when I was doing all of my Bulls videos. You was probably the one disliking them. And you said Celtics. I agree with that. Don't like the Celtics. Don't like the Lakers. The Warriors. I don't dislike the Warriors anymore, but like when they were at their best, and the 73-9, and then when they got KD, really disliked them. And then you said the Nets. Yeah, the Nets. I hate the Nets and the Celtics. Absolutely. I don't like the Celtics. As soon as I seen the Bad Boys documentary, the 30 for 30, I was like, yeah, I know I'm not with that. Polo, I was not Canadian. I just moved to Canada, but I was born in Michigan. And I don't like the Raptors because they are just a bunch of bandwagoners. Okay, so my bad. I'm mistaken you. So you were born in Michigan and you moved to Canada. That makes sense. That explains why you're a fan. You don't like the Raptors. I mean, how did you feel if you don't like the Raptors? Now, how do you feel when Kawhi got them a championship? Hit the like button. Thank you, Anthony. Because I'm like the way that I like get the green screen and maybe to pull up your comments and get that thing in the top right. On this like website, I can't see the likes or the dislikes. So just everybody like up this video, and yeah. What players do you hate the most all time? Oh, that's an interesting question. What player do I hate the most all time? I didn't like again, gotta go back to it. Didn't like Curry. I'm trying to think because I don't really hate players like that. I hate teams, but I don't really hate on players like that. I don't like them. Oh, am I tripping? LeBron. I hate LeBron. What the heck is wrong with me? It's LeBron. It's LeBron. The most disliked player of all time is LeBron. I can't stand him. Can't stand him. I will be a god at basketball if I actually picked up one. At one point in time, I thought I was going to the NBA, and then I realized I was 5'6". So yeah, I never dislike your videos. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. You're one of the biggest supporters on our channel. You be in my live. You hit me up in my DMs, like you be checking up on me. You're a real one, bro. Shouts out to you, man. Pistons, baby. Looking at them Raptors. I remember at the Palace of Arden Hills, the old arena. I used to sit like right, like y'all see where the red line is. We used to like get tickets up there all the time at the old arena. And the new arena, I only been there one time, and it's like walking in there is like a whole new world, bro. Like that arena is fire. The LCA is fire. Bro, again, man, shouts out to you, bro. I ain't heard from you in a while. I ain't heard from a lot of y'all in a while, but shouts out to you, bro. It's good to hear from you again. You said great loss. If you had to guess, rank Sekou, Killian, Bay, and Stewart in terms of their career success. Okay, I'm assuming you talking about. Are you wait? Can you comment again? Are you talking about when you say career success? Do you mean like in the future or right now? Like based on where they're at right now? When you say career success, how happy were you when LeBron got injured? I don't get happy when he get injured. I want LeBron to play just so I can see him lose. Okay, I watched the Lakers games just to see LeBron lose. I hate LeBron because he runs all across the court to block a dunk. I dislike LeBron. I haven't liked him since when like I liked San Antonio and I didn't like the Heat. So since then I haven't liked LeBron. The only reason where like I kind of rooted for him at a point in time is because I I couldn't get with that Warriors stuff. Like my hate for LeBron is strong. That Warriors, like, oh, I dislike them strongly, bro. So strongly. He's try he's a tryhard. Absolutely. Who you picking for MVP this year? Jokic, Embiid. I imagine it can't go to Giannis again, right? Like I doubt it goes to him again. I don't know. Jokic, Giannis, Luka. I don't know. I should probably look up like a list if somebody got. You look like top 5 NBA prospect, Evan Mobley. I look like Evan Mobley. When I cut my hair down, I guess like because y'all gonna be seeing soon in a few days. Actually, I'm gonna be getting my waves back soon. Like I'm cutting all of this down, getting my waves back, bruh. I missed them. I missed them. I hate Rob. I hate Ron Artest because he decided to change his name to Meta World Peace. That's a strange one. That was like way before my time. Like I know the Malice in the Palace at the Palace and all of that. Can somebody explain to me why he changed his name to Meta World Peace? I don't know. Like, explain it to me, one of y'all. Their future success long term. Okay, so let me go back. You said, you said rank their future success long term. Okay, so if we're talking about long term, I'm gonna put Killian at 1. Killian at 1, Stewart at 2, Bay at 3, and Sekou at 4. If I'm going long term and not just based off where they at right now. To be honest, I've watched the Tigers, the Red Wings, but I've never watched my favorite team, Pistons. And no, I have never watched the Lions. That's a good thing, bro. You've saved yourself a lifetime full of misery. The Lions, think about the Lions like, let me think of a bad NBA team. Think about the Lions like how, like, the Knicks are good right now, but like think about the Knicks from a few years ago, how bad the Knicks have been. Okay, think about the Knicks. That's basically what the Lions are. I love the Lions, and I like the recent draft pick we got picking up an offensive lineman. That's dope, and I'm interested to see what Jared Goff can do. But as far as like you saying you never watched, like you've saved yourself a lifetime full of misery, bro. Like freaking imagine players just randomly retiring on you. Like it's unimaginable, bro. I just remember I have a LeBron Cleveland jersey. Damn. Like even when he was on the Heat, I didn't get a jersey from him. Like I got a D Wade, a Melo jersey. I basically got like all top NBA player like shirts and jerseys except for LeBron just because of my dislike for him. CP3 for MVP. Didn't I think I seen it on my Instagram timeline. Didn't the Suns like clinch something or make a record or something like that? I seen something where like they did something real special. I just got a notification the Nuggets about to play the Clippers. I'm gonna watch that game after I get done streaming. I just gonna be lit. Who would you say is the most overrated player in the NBA? Kyrie Irving, I would say, because most people I know say that Kyrie is the best point guard in the NBA. And me personally, I got Dame ahead of him. I got Curry ahead of him. I don't believe he's the best point guard. I want CP3 to win it, to be honest, because of how old he is. You talking about the MVP? Chris Paul. I remember playing on NBA two. Well, I don't remember which 2K that was, but it was a 2K. And back when he was on, what were they called? The Bobcats or the Hornets? What the heck just happened, bruh? What the heck? Dang, man, my whole green screen just fell. Freak. Ah! Um, I lost my train of thought. This just messed me up. Well, I guess I'm gonna be sitting like this for the rest of the stream, man. You look like the dude who made that B, you guessed it, song that went viral and 20 that went viral on Vine. Sheesh, man, that really just irritated me and killed my vibe, not gonna lie. And it looked weird now. I might as well just pull it down. Wait, what did you just say? You look like that dude who made that B, you guessed it, viral. That went viral. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know the song, but I don't know who made it. Plus, if you're green. Plus, if he never wins a chip, at least an MVP. Chris Paul should always be in the Chris Paul, no matter if he wins or not, should be recognized by NBA fans as one of the all-time great point guards. I believe he's going to be top 10, if not already, top 10 in assists of all time. So Chris Paul's legacy will live on, even if he doesn't win an MVP. But I do agree that like the MVP will take him to like the next level. You feel me? Marvin said, you also look like Charlotte's Hornets guard Devontae. I do not look like Devontae Graham. What the heck? I do not look like him. What the freak, man? Devontae Graham, no, I don't look like y'all chipping. And fun fact, when I was younger, like in 6th and 7th grade, I had a nickname, and it was based off of a NBA player, and his name was Jody Meeks, and they named me Jody Meeks because when I was younger, I was like bald. They said I looked like Jody Meeks, so they gave me that nickname. So that's the person y'all should have said. CP3 is becoming overrated. That's a hot take, my guy. I don't necessarily agree with that. Shoot, if anything, he deserves it because remember when he got traded to OKC and they was dogging him out and saying that his career is done and the Thunder were going to be terrible. And then they had like a 0.4% chance to make the playoffs. And then the Thunder did what they did last year. So if anything, I would say overrated is not the word. He's properly rated right now. Kobe or LeBron? I mean, I don't like LeBron, but I can admit that he's one of the greatest of all time, and he's better than Kobe. I mean, I don't like LeBron, but I can easily admit that he's better than Kobe. Who you got for Coach of the Year? Coach of the Year. I'll give it to the next coach. I'll give it to him. This had me dead when I seen it earlier. Your green screen fell asleep. Yeah, man. I don't know what the heck happened, man. This junk just fell on me, bro. Like, dang, man. Oops, skip one. What do you think of Motor City Sports Talk? That actually reminds me of something I was gonna say earlier. But Motor City Sports Talk, I don't watch his videos because like when I was younger, I watched a few of his videos and they just seemed to be like kind of clickbaity. Like he would just say stuff to get people angry, and he don't really he make more Lions videos than Pistons videos. And excuse me, if I'm looking for Lions content, I'm gonna go to somebody like Dosa Dion or Lions on the Prowl. I wouldn't go for somebody like Motor City Sports Talk, but he doing this thing, got a lot of subs, and he get like more views than me, so he doing something right. He said, I just look like this skinny, ordinary middle school. Y'all should, after the stream, y'all should check out Who's for Life, bro. This man's literally looks exactly like what he just described. A ordinary, skinny middle schooler. That's exactly what he looks like, bro. Julius Randle is MVP because his name ain't as big in the league. He won't get it. Oh, you talking about for carrying the Knicks from what they were last year to what they are right now? I wouldn't like. Maybe you should say most improved player and not MVP. You can make a case for that. But yeah, Julius Randle. If y'all remember when he was on the Pelicans, he had a breakout season, and then in that offseason, like he was a hot commodity, and a lot of teams wanted him. And then he went to the Knicks, and like what you saying, he don't get like his recognition and his name's not that big. It was big like 2 years ago, you know. Ben Simmons is the most overrated player in the NBA. That's kind of fair. That's kind of fair. I could kind of agree with that. Cause like we're like wasn't was it last year or 2 years ago where people like where he was in the MVP discussion when he wasn't really doing much. Like I was like, why are they putting him in this MVP discussion when he's not even like I know stats ain't everything, but when you look at his stats, it's like my guy. Coach of the year is me, boy. Kobe is overrated. I mean, you're gonna get that, especially since he passed away, that people are gonna like elevate him more than what he was. But even when he was alive, people really do loved Kobe's game, man. They really do, and did. I like CP3's impact, but he needs to put up the stats to be in the MVP race. But his impact goes a long way. That's a great comment, my man. That's a great comment. Great points. I think Steve Nash is the next coach. Yeah, I was confused because I forgot. Like, is it Steve Nash or what's the other guy's name? Dang, I forget his name, but it's another like a former NBA player. How am I forgetting his name right now? Freak, I forget his name. But yeah, it's two coaches on the Nets, and they like operate as kind of like one, but not at the same time. Bro, Kobe ain't overrated. Tom Thibodeau is the coach of the year. I remember when I was younger and I went to the Bulls game and I seen Thibodeau. Is it Thibodeau or Thibodeau? I forget. But I remember when I went to the Bulls game when I was younger, and I kid you not, this man's literally ran Luol Deng into the ground for 40 straight minutes. Like, this man's freaking rotations and the way he manages his players is beyond me. It's beyond me. Yeah, Motor City Sports Talk is a trash talker. From the few videos that I've seen, it just feels like he's kind of like a clickbaiter, you know, somebody like a Skip Bayless. Like, I like Skip Bayless, but don't y'all know how like Skip Bayless say some things to get people to talk about, you know, to watch his show and stuff? Sorry if it's starting to lag. My bad. Marvin Emmanuel Quickly for Rookie of the Year. Steve Kerr, question mark. Steve Kerr for Coach of the Year. Nah, I couldn't. I wouldn't give it to him. D'Antoni, that's a decent one. The Coach of the Year is Bill Belichick. Wait, wrong Spurs. Did y'all see that meme on the NFL IG Instagram page where they was talking about as soon as Aaron Rodgers said that he wanted to be traded, Bill Belichick picked up the phone? That was funny. D'Antoni. So a lot of y'all think it's D'Antoni for Coach of the Year? All right. Stewart rebounds like Dennis Rodman. Tracy McGrady, most underrated in NBA history. Didn't the reason why he never lived up to the expectations is because of his injury issues and that like derailed his career? It's a shame because when you look at his highlights, the man athleticism was off the charts, and that was in the charts, and that was in a time where like facilities weren't the greatest. Like today's facilities, the players today, they have the best facilities, the best gyms. And back then they didn't really have them like that. But his athleticism is better than most players today. Yeah, hold up. D'Antoni. Oh, that's what y'all saying. So y'all saying that Tony is the Nets. Okay, I got you now. I got you. I understand now. So that's the one. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, it's freaking hard streaming, man. It's hard to remember these things. Sadiq Bey is my rookie of the year, but again, no hype around him. What you mean? I Pistons fans, we ride for him and we talk about him. I guess if you're talking about on a league scale, he doesn't get that much recognition, but people be talking about Sadiq Bey, man. D'Antoni, the coach, the co-coach for the Nets. Okay, I got y'all now. My bad. I understand. I made a mistake. I was asking, were you talking about Steve Kerr? I only watched Skip and Shannon to see Shannon say skip for an hour straight. I feel you, bro. I mean, I don't watch their shows live because like I'm not about to wake up at like 7 o'clock in the morning just to watch those two. I watch their clips like on YouTube. And yeah, that be having me dead when he say skip. Like, I mean, not skip, skip. You know, he got that southern accent. Derrick Rose, sixth man of the year. I remember who said that earlier. They said what would have happened. Was it? Oh no, he left. He's not in the chat no more. Oh wait, he is in the chat. He asked me earlier how I would have felt if we would have drafted LaMelo Ball, and I was like, if we would have got LaMelo and he would have played the way he's played on the Hornets, who knows how good the Pistons would have been if we would have like at the start of the season, him, if Blake Griffin decided to play like he playing on the Nets, like who knows what would have happened if we would have got somebody like LaMelo this year? Because Killian obviously is a few years away. Yes, I got it. I understand my mistake. Tatum tied 60 points, tying Larry Bird's franchise record. Yeah, I saw that. Shouts out to Jason Tatum. I don't like the Celtics, but Tatum is a mother freaker. So, bro, what's the deal, Bravo? I spoke to you. Was it earlier this morning or yesterday? You said something in my comment section. Shouts out to you, bro. Good to see you, man. How do you like Killian in the second half? Let me pull up my notes. Okay. You said, how do I like Killian in the second half? So from what I wrote down and took in this game, in the first half, it was like a bit like he does this a lot, actually. His first halves are usually like a bit slower, a bit rough. And then as the second half comes, he gets some more assertive with his decisions. His decision making goes up. It feels like, I don't know. It's like an anime character getting a power up. It's like when he plays in the second half in most of his games, he plays better. Bro, one of my friends was saying the Pistons can use anyone right now, even me. I don't know what he mean. It's obvious what our team is right now. We're rebuilding. We got a lot of young talent. To say, like, and remember what Jeremy Grant said. He said that he believes that next season, this team is going to be ready to go. All right. He said next season. That's a bold freaking statement that this team is going to be ready to go. So maybe him and Troy been talking and they about to make a splash. Like he knows something we don't know about right now. My 3-point shot is like Dwight Howard attempting 3-point shots. Same, bro. As in real life, bro. Like I'm a good basketball player, but I cannot hit the 3-pointer, man. Blake's an idiot. Freak Blake. Imagine how good we gonna become if we get Cade. Like I said earlier, I wonder like what combination do y'all like better? Do y'all like the combination of Cade and Killian or Killian and Jalen Green? Because I feel like the combination of Killian and Jalen Green would be better, but at the same time, you can't pass up on Cade Cunningham. Like you just can't do that. Work of Art said, you're new here. You said Skip and Shannon is so entertaining, but they only talk about the Cowboys. It used to be Dak's contract and LeBron. The thing about Undisputed is like, and Skip and Shannon Undisputed is like, when you watch their segments, when they're not talking about the Cowboys, when they're not talking about LeBron, their segments are actually pretty freaking good. But it's like they always stick to LeBron and Dak and the Cowboys. It's like, the show could be so much better if they would just like get away from those topics. Like, I don't get it because it's not even like people. It's not even like their viewership, like if they were to post videos, I mean, if they were to do topics about the Memphis Grizzlies, I'm sure viewership would still be about the same. Like they don't need to talk about LeBron every single day. Like it ruins the show, honestly. Marvin Bagley is a monster in 2K. Remember when we could have got Marvin Bagley, but we rejected the deal? May I please get moderator, sir? I wish I could, but I'm not like, again, I'm on this service that doesn't allow me to like really edit stuff. Like I can only block people and put people in timeout. So when I start streaming like on my phone, I'm gonna be for sure to get you moderator, bro. Fun fact, Shaq only hit 1 3 in his entire career. Yes, and that clip is freaking amazing if y'all haven't seen it. Like the crowd goes nuts and crazy, and I love seeing that. I really want Green. I do as well. Been watching him since high school. A donation. Thank you, Bravo. Keep up the good energy, bro. Thumbs up, Bravo. I really appreciate you, man. I'll be seeing you over there on they call it the mistake. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Y'all call it the DSA. You got some good takes. I like the crew that y'all got over there, and I really appreciate that donation, man. I know it's $5. Some people would be like, man, Joseph, why are you happy about $5? Bro, $5 for me is like amazing. Like people say, like I want to be a sports broadcaster, like, right? And when you look at the average money for sports broadcasters, most people only make like between 30,000 and 50,000. They're like, why would you want to work a job when you only getting paid $30,000 to $40,000? And I'm like, bro, it's sports. I love doing it, man. Like it's what I do. But Bravo again, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And thumbs up. Yes, everybody thumbs up this video. Hoops for Life said, Polo, as a basketball player, who you compare yourself to? I would say I am a trash version of DeMar DeRozan. Damn, I am trash at everything in basketball. If I were to compare myself to somebody, it would be like a mixture of Derrick Rose, like a mixture of a young Derrick Rose and a Patrick Beverley. Because I'm really good on defense. I'm really, really fast, like extremely fast. I attack the hole, but I just can't shoot, man. Like I can't shoot. Jalen Green and Killian, because I don't know the other guy. I said, unless I'm misspoke, I said Cade and Killian or Jalen and Killian. But you saying you want that combination? I feel like that one will be better. It's just passing on Cade Cunningham is something you can't do. Polo is Rajon Rondo. I'm kinda like Rondo, except I'm much more aggressive than he is. And I know like he's a professional athlete, he's faster than me, but like I feel like I'm like his speed he don't really feel like one of the fastest players in the NBA, you know? And me, myself, I really am like, I'm telling y'all, like I'm really fast, bro. I really am. DBB is a good pop. Oh, DBB is a good podcast. You should listen to it. I'm gonna write that down in my notes. DBB podcast. Are they like Detroit Orient? I assume that stands for like Detroit something. I don't know. Colin Cowherd isn't much better. All he does is make horrible takes and hate Ben Roethlisberger and Baker Mayfield. The only reason why like I kind of like Colin Cowherd is the way that he relates sports to real life, because like the way he'll bring up a scenario, he'll talk like, oh, like you know, this player did this, and it's kind of like a girl doing this in a relationship. Like he does things where he ties it into real life, and I really like when he does that. But you know, the Baker and Roethlisberger like hate. Again, I don't get why the big sports media guys just like specifically talk about one player. It doesn't make sense to me. And they say it's to drive up ratings, but like people would still watch if you're talking about regular teams. Like if you talk about the Magic, Undisputed will still get views, bro. I'm telling you. K can play so many positions though, and he has the talent. So I prefer K. Yeah, K. He could play the one. the 2 if needed, possibly the 3 as well. So yeah, that combination would be tough, man. Him, Killian, and Jalen. I don't know, man. It just depends on where we get in the draft, bro. Where's the IRL 1v1 polo? I was supposed to do that in December, but then the gym that we were renting out ended up like closing down. So we never got to do the 1v1. And we didn't want to go outside and play basketball because it was still like wintertime. So talking about the 1v1 though, like there is one dude who wants to play me. His name is like he plays high school basketball. He wants to play me. So y'all should be seeing that soon. Yes, DSA, come join us sometimes. Definitely, man. Just let me know like what days y'all be streaming. Cause I can only stream on the weekends because like from Monday to what day? Monday to why am I blanking? Mondays through Fridays, I can't stream because the place that I be at, my internet is bad. But like Saturdays and Sundays, that's the 2 days that I could stream. So like if y'all streaming on one of these 2 days, Saturday or Sunday, I could hop on and have a chat with y'all. You should join the DSA. Your content is very consistent. Yeah, and excuse me, because like for the past, like I didn't upload for like 1 week straight. And it was because school was like being annoying and trash. And I was slacking, but like I got to get better with the consistency, man. I'm trying to at least do at least 1 or 2 videos per day from now on. I got to get better though. I really do got to get better. Adam Silver built like an alien. He's built like a thumb. You think the Pistons can trade up from bottom 3 to get K and give up 2 future firsts? Bro, I was talking about this with somebody in the comment section. Troy Weaver made 18 plus moves in the previous offseason. So I'm sure that if, let's say we fall to number 4, I'm sure he will be willing to trade up in the draft. If that means giving up DSJ or Frank Jackson to get Kate Cunningham, I'm sure he will be willing to do it. So yes, I absolutely think the Pistons will be willing to trade up to get Cade. And I think that they will be willing to give up picks. And it looks like my internet is tripping again. What the heck, man? I hope my internet's not connection's unstable. Dang, man. I would compare myself to Shaq, but not as strong. And yes, I sometimes trash talk. You compare yourself to Shaq? Send a picture of you, bro. Send a picture. I want to see, like, well, you can't. On Snapchat, send me a picture of you playing basketball or a video of you playing basketball. Because if you're saying you Shaq, I'm assuming that you like 6 feet something, body and fools. Polo, I'm going to need to see you run a 40-yard dash to determine if you, bro, I kid you not, bro. I am confident that I could run a 4.3 flat. There is no cap in my rap, bro. I'm 5'6", 130 pounds. So I'm not carrying around that much weight or muscle. I can move fast, bro. I'm telling you, I'm really fast, man. Detroit Bad Boy. So that's what the DBB podcast stands for. Okay, I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna check them out, definitely. How do you feel about the Pistons going? How do you feel about Pistons going? Because after a guy like Miles Bridges in the offseason. Oh, how do I feel about us going after somebody like Miles Bridges? I would love it. Miles Bridges went to Michigan State. He's cool with Rocket Watts. If y'all don't know who Rocket Watts is, he is a prospect at Michigan State right now. I actually played basketball in the same gym as him before because me and him was on the same AAU team. He was like on 17U and I was like on 14U. So yeah, he got that connection with Rocket Watts. I like Rocket Watts. I like Miles Bridges. I would love to see him on the Pistons. Richard Jefferson always talking down on the Pistons, and it's very annoying. Richard Jefferson is, I guess, a lot of ESPN guys. I really don't like ESPN. Like, I know they pay their employees a lot of money, so that's a good thing. But like, in terms of the quality, I much prefer FS1 because like the people, Shannon Sharp, Rob Parker, Chris Broussard, Skip Bayless. Like, I just prefer the guys over at FS1 more than I prefer the guys at ESPN. Like, I don't like Nate. What's her name? Rachel Nichols. Stephen A is great, but Kellerman is trash. Like, I don't like the ESPN guys. Richard Jefferson, I just don't like him, bro. The analysis after someone gets drafted. His mom dead. What? The analysis after someone. Dang, my head's going to blank. I know you about to say something, and my head is blanking out. I feel dumb right now. You're 5'6", question mark. Well, technically I'm not 5'6". With my shoes off, I'm like 5'6", 5'7", and then with my shoes on, I'm like 5'8", 5'9". So I kind of under exaggerated when I said I'm 5'6". I am having nightmares that I will look like Adam Silver when I get older. Damn, then no one will be around me. Bro, I get nightmares that I'm gonna look like Stephen A. Smith. Cause like my hairline right now, obviously I haven't gotten a cut in like 2 months. But like I just fear that my hairline one day is gonna like start going like these, bro. That's my biggest fear. Nah, bro. I'm only 5'9". I'm a finisher like Shaq. Oh, okay. That's what you meant by you're similar to him. Okay. DSJ and Diallo for Bridges and a second rounder. That sounds like a good deal, but the what do they call it? The Hornets, I doubt that they would accept that. I really do. We would probably have to throw in like a second round pick. I mean, not a second round, a first round pick for him, a future first rounder. Stephen A is a meme. Yes, he is. I don't know why he's still freaking going on this whole baby Stephen A. Smith thing. Like, yeah, that meme was fun when it first started, but like, bro, the meme is dead now. Give it up. I only watch The Jump, First Take, and sometimes Get Up. And yes, Max Kellerman is always wrong. First Take, I haven't watched since Skip Bayless left. I watched a little bit with Max Kellerman, but I don't like him, man. I can't get behind it. The Jump, can't stand The Jump. And Max Kellerman is always wrong. Yeah, he's freaking been wrong about Tom Brady for the past how many years now? Rachel Nichols was in that video behind Paul Pierce. That would be funny. That would be funny if that was true. I was looking at that earlier today on Speak. If y'all know who Speak Easy is, he had posted it like a few weeks ago, and I was scrolling like through his Instagram page, and I seen it, I was like, bro, they fire him for this. But that was probably an excuse to fire Paul Pierce just because he was a terrible sportscaster. Rachel Nichols or Brooke Fletcher. You really is that a joke, or you really thought that was Rachel Nichols? Was really rooting for Orlando to win today, laugh aloud. What you are you a Magic fan, or are you just saying that for like draft position purposes? What about Jalen and Jacoby? What I already talked about them earlier. Hold on, let me swipe this up. Are you talking about Green or Suggs? Comment again. Which one you talk about, Green or Suggs? Because it's two Jalen's in their top. I'm always getting in shitty situations. Paul Pierce can relate. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. What teams can use a passing big? What team can use a passing big name Plumlee? What team can use a big name Plumlee? Excuse me. Just about any team in the NBA, honestly. Like that's why the combination of when he was on the Nuggets, the combination of Jokic and Plumlee coming off the bench, it was perfect because you had the 1-2 punch of both passing big men. So any team could really use someone like a Mason Plumlee. But to get specific, then I don't know. The Nets could use him. I'll probably say that the Nets could use him. You see how much the Thunder lost by today? Well, I was going. Let me see. Dang, they didn't even give me that notification. Freak, man. So no, I didn't see it because they didn't want to give me the notification. Should we trade Plumlee? Not right now. Not right now. Unless we had a replacement for him, because we only got Stewart, beef stew right now. And if we trade Plumlee, who else are we going to sign in free agency? And plus, we can't even do nothing for this free agency. I was looking at our cap situation, and because of Griffin and Dwayne Dedman, it's not looking too hot this in terms of us being able to spend money this offseason. All my life, I never knew how people could wake up and watch a bunch of dudes in a room yelling about sports. Well, I think the thing is about that is that I think the only people who really do that is like the diehard fans. They wake up in the morning and watch that stuff. And then the people who listen to radio, up in the morning, 7 o'clock, driving to work, they'll turn on the radio and listen to Max Kellerman and Stephen A. argue. I guess. I don't know. I personally, I'm not about to wake up at 7 a.m. to watch these dudes yell at each other for the draft. Oh, shoot. What was your other comment? Oh, wait. You said I'm confused. You said what teams could use a passing big man for the draft? I don't really know what you mean by that. Can you skyhook? I have a friend that can skyhook from real far. No, I can't skyhook. My fadeaway is trash. My post hook is trash. In terms of me being a big man, I'm not your guy. Hornets can use Plumlee new package. Yeah, like I said, when you first asked that question, every team in the NBA could use a passing big man. Like the Nuggets were so successful with the Jokic and Plumlee combination, bro. Like having two passing big men is huge, but having one, like teams need that, bro. And that's why I was really happy when we first signed him. I'm starting a new petition to get back. I started a new petition. I'm starting a petition to bring back the old Jake from State Farm. Are you talking about what's his name? What was Chris Paul's didn't he when he was doing those commercials? Didn't he have a fake name that he used? I forget. Bro, the Nets are getting everyone. Yeah, well, when you do stuff like that, LaMarcus Aldridge retires on you. DSJ, Plumlee, and 2 seconds for Bridges. I still don't know. The Pistons, we would do it, yes, but I don't know if the Hornets will be down with a deal like that. Because you got to think, bro, Bridges is extremely valuable. I think he's 24 right now or 23 years old right now. So he's still young and can grow and get even better. So, excuse me, I don't know if they will be willing to accept that, man. Mark Christian Saberon, you're new here. You said if Killian can look for his shot, he passed up too many layups. That's the thing about Killian. Just in general, he doesn't shoot that many threes, and he doesn't really attack the hole yet. But as his career progresses, he's going to be that dude, man. I believe in him. He will be that dude. What do you think of Beef Stew face in this game while he was sitting? Stewart, the type of player, well, from what I watched in interviews and media days, Stewart just seems like one of those dudes who just really loves playing basketball. Loves playing basketball. So him being on the bench, he probably really hates it. Me, I'm as a sports broadcaster, I don't like posting a video and I get 0 comments. If I post a video and they get 0 comments, I'm like, dang, did I make a trash video? So he's probably very competitive. He wants to play and he's like, dang, why am I not in the game? And then he made that face. So I love it. I love it though. I love beef stew. The Thunder losing by 57 points. What the? You capping? I gotta look this up. Thunder. I gotta look this up. You capping? Capping. You gotta be capping. Woo! 152 to 95. Bruh. I want to talk about competition for Cade Cunningham. Oh my gosh, they're doing the most, man. They should get fined for this, man. That's what? 152 to 95 to the Pacers. I'm gonna watch that game after this, bro. I'm gonna watch that game after the stream. Instead of the Nuggets game, I'm gonna go back and watch that game. How do you would you trade Sekou in a sign-in trade deal for Taylor Horton Tucker? Not now. I need to see at least one more year out of Sekou before I'm willing to trade him. Looking mean in the sidelines. 2K is garbage now, so I decided to go old school and move back to 2K14. And bro, the rosters are so old, like Melo on the Knicks and Kobe and Nash on the Lakers. Dang, bro. I wonder, you said that's 2K14. Who did the Pistons have on the roster? 2014. Were we good yet? No, we were not good yet. That was Drummond's second or third year in the NBA. So I imagine if we go look at that Pistons team, if you look at the roster for that Pistons team, they probably terrible. Like, bruh. Oh, did they have Steve? They probably had Steve Blake on the roster at that time. Yeah, Steve Blake was probably on the squad. And Anthony Tolliver probably was still on the squad. I look like a wait, or am I tripping? Or is that what year did we get Tobias and we had Marcus Morris? I don't know. I look like a Doncic and Sean Bradley mix. You bro, Hoops for Life is a skinny. Like I wish I could pull it back up earlier. Dang, that comment's from a long time ago. You're literally like you perfectly described yourself with that comment earlier, bro. I saw a rapper named Fat Mello on YouTube. That is also the name of a dead. Oh shoot! Dang. Sheesh. Pacers ain't even good. We have Marcus. You think Marcus at that time, I'm trying to remember, like, no Greg Monroe, I don't believe. Marcus Morris, Steve Blake, Reggie Jackson, Tobias. Stanley Johnson didn't get drafted to 2015, I think. And I think Henry Ellison didn't get drafted to 2016. But that team, I imagine, was probably terrible, bro. Whew. Why does no one talk about the homie? Hold up. Why does no one talk about the homie Sabonis anymore? His hype died down really fast. Sabonis. Why don't we talk about him anymore? It's probably because of ESPN. Because like ESPN, they pick and decide what players like. Excuse me, I ate pizza earlier. My bad, y'all. The ESPN, they decide what players they want to prop up and what players they want to tear down. So they wanted to prop up somebody like Sabonis because trade talks, rumors. Are they going to trade him or Miles Turner? It's not really about their play because when you look at somebody like Sabonis, his play, he's a really good player. But they only used him for rumors and stuff like that. And when there's no more rumors and things like that, they no longer had any use for him, so they're not really promoting him anymore. If you look at somebody like Zion, like they switched up so fast. ESPN, how you go from Zion to LaMelo? Like I remember seeing Zion every single day. Everything he did, they will put it on the screen, and then now we barely hear about Zion. Like ESPN, man. Jesus eats Jello with Obama. I hope will. I'm 6'1", 195, power forward. Sheesh, man. You're a freaking beast, dude. You're freaking if I ever decide to dang microphone. If I ever decide to do like a meetup, like a meet and greet thing, I will want to do something where like I meet up with y'all, but like we go and hoop. If we go and hoop, I want you on my squad, bro. 6'1", 195. Yes, sir. Pick and roll. Yes, sir. Do you like D-Book? Who don't like D-Book? Love him. Love him. I am 5'10", one. Sheesh, man. What is wrong with my jeans, bro? I got the short end of the stick, bro. Because I'm like 5'8", 5'6". I'm like anywhere from 5'6" to 5'8", and I'm 130. And you talking about you 5'10", 6'1", 190. Sheesh, man. And who's 5? Ain't you like you're really young. So as you like get older, you're gonna get taller. You're probably gonna be like 6'3" when you're done growing, man. Sheesh. You need to get in the gym, get a jump shot. Now that Stanley Johnson is a legit 3 and D, do you think he will come back as a free agent this summer off the bench? Nah. Any player that leaves Detroit, I'm pretty sure they never want to come back unless you're Anthony Tolliver. He's like the only guy who would want to come back. And Drummond, like I think Drummond kind of want to come back, but like that bridge is kind of, burnt at this point. But yeah, I don't see Stanley Johnson coming back to the Pistons at all. 5'9", sorry. I mean, still, 5'9", and you younger than me. So you about to go through puberty and you about to develop. You about to be like 6 feet, bro. Sheesh, man. My jeans are trash. I still remember the time Skip said to Dwight Howard he was built like Tarzan but played like Jane. I never seen that clip before. I know the famous clips of like him and Richard Sherman going back and forth with each other. Those are like the clips that I seen from old First Take. I'm 5'10", around 113. I'm only 14. Y'all, mans, what do they be feeding y'all, bro? Y'all making me feel so trash right now, man. Oh, y'all putting me to shame. Y'all youngest. Eat and hit the weights. Absolutely. You're new to the channel as well. Shouts out to you, bro. Absolutely, bro. Like, hit the gym, work out, hit the weights. Simple. I am 5'8", 200 pounds, shot blocking and rebounding big man who can stretch the floor. When I run my elementary school after school program. Oh, I thought you was serious for a second. 5'9", 110, 13. Taller than me, and you're 13. I'm 17, and you're taller than me. You're 4 years behind me, and you're taller than me. And you haven't even gone through puberty yet. Like, I need to start seeing some ID cards. Bro, people in my school are taller than me. What? Wait, let me pull back yours. You said you 5'10" at 14, and people are taller than you? If you got freaking giants at your school, is this Attack on Titan? Are there Titans walking around at your school? Like, what the heck, man? Sheesh. I've been streaming for an hour and 8 minutes. This is fire, bro. I love streaming, y'all. Answering y'all questions, talking to everybody in chat, man. This is great. Do y'all live on Kong Skull Island or something? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what do y'all be eating? And speaking of that, shouts out to my man's Godzilla. It's the reason why it's Godzilla. Okay, put that work on Kong, my dude. What the heck? Yeah. Whew. When the next time we play? Let me look that up real quick. And who do we play next? Pistons. Our next game is on Monday against the Magic. And the Magic, y'all said, well, from the notification I seen, the Magic was losing. That's a good thing. That'd be a fun game to watch, a competitive game. And I'm gonna try to stream. Hopefully, if I don't, then I just do I'll record a regular video and post it. You doing anything on Sunday? So tomorrow, recording videos. I gotta watch My Hero. I haven't watched that yet. I gotta catch up actually a few anime. But for the most part, no. Just doing the same old thing that I always do. I'm a simple man. Like in the words of Boba Fett, I'm a simple man making my way through the galaxy. Okay, all I really do is, I watch anime, Star Wars, superhero stuff, sports. That's basically it. That's basically what I do on a daily basis, and I love it, bro. I love it. I'm 5'5" and 14. Y'all making me feel sure. That's cap. I feel like that's cap. Because I remember a few months ago, I think you said that you was what age? I forget the age you said, but I think you said you was older than me. So I think that's cap. But if you is 5'5" at 14, sheesh, man. Just like me. All these kids, all these tall kids' last names are Bowl. Wait, for real? Nah. Oh, I get what you mean now. I get what you mean. Bro, in my class, there is like this 6'2" giant and this guy and this 5'5" guy who be knocking down shots from half court. I mean, if you short and you a hooper, then you should be working on, shooting threes and hitting from distance. Not necessarily half court, but hitting from distance. That's the reason why, one of the reasons why I failed as a player, excuse me, is because I couldn't hit shots and I'm short. If you're short, bro, you got to get in the gym and shoot, man. And me mid-range guy. You see, that's the thing. I can hit mid-range jumpers all day, every day, but I can't hit an easy three-pointer. It's ridiculous. I'm not capping. So you really is 14? Sheesh. 5'5"? I didn't know that. I thought you was older. You watched the War for Cybertron trilogy on Netflix. I'm glad you mentioned that, bro. I started last week. I started on Siege. I haven't watched Earth. I think it's called Earthbound. I haven't watched that yet. I'm watching the first part. I watched the first 5 episodes. I gotta watch the finale. And so far, I'm enjoying it. I love Transformers. My favorite Transformers like thing ever though is like Transformers Prime. That was amazing. But yes, bro, I'm watching the trilogy right now on Netflix. It's pretty good. I like it, bro. Like on one of my classmates, it's like AD, and yes, I can do mid range. So me and you, according to you, me and you as players are pretty similar. Like both defense, attack the hole, passing, mid range. We sound very similar as players. So like if we ever meet up and hoop together, it'll be great. Me and you, work of art. I'm a slasher in the paint. I post a lot and get rebounds, but I'm also 22. Um, Age don't matter, bro. Age don't matter here. I'm only bringing up age because these dudes are like 14, 13 years old and they're 6 feet tall. But in terms of your play style, you said you're a slasher in the paint, post up a lot and get a lot of rebounds. I'm a slasher just like you, but I don't get rebounds because, no muscle, scrawny. And I don't post up because I can't hit fadeaways, can't hit hook shots, nothing like that. If you are short, you got to create for others too. Definitely, that's why it's good to have short players. That's why it's good to have a good handle on you, so that you can create space and open up options for other players. Earthrise, then Kingdom comes out next month. Definitely, man. I love Transformers, bro. That Transformers is a big part of my childhood, man. Yes, Transformers Prime was the best. Perfection, bro. I could go into a whole 1 hour conversation about Transformers Prime. Like, so good, man. Optimus Prime in that series, such a great character, man. Transformers Prime is amazing. I'm practicing my off rebounds. Good for you, bro. Y'all, if all of us hoop once, I am the small forward. If we all hoop, I could play the point and the shooting guard position. But I can't. I'm not playing small forward. I'm not playing power forward or center. I'm too small, too short. I can't do that. I can't be down there. You said you're practicing your rebounds. I can't be battling with those big men, bro. Did I skip one? Oh no, okay. Sometimes when I shoot a basketball, it don't even go. It don't even go in any direction. It just goes up, then down. Are you like Tom Brady deflating footballs, bro? And I have no muscle either. I have never won a hand wrestling. Same, bro. Like it's in school, in the cafeteria, people like boys, they be doing these arm wrestling competitions. They be like, Joe, you want to join in? And I'm like, me? Have you seen my arm? Have you seen this, bro? Bro. I'm convinced most of these people are transformers. According to everything they saying, that they freaking this young and this tall, they probably is Transformers. I can play center for sure. And you're gonna be my Andre Drummond, catching my rebounds when I miss all my threes. Have you seen the Transformers? Wait, have you seen the Transformers Holy Grail, the 1986 animated movie? No, I've been saving to watch that movie for a very long time. I've seen the opening. The opening theme song is one of the greatest things I've ever heard. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. Transformers, and then they play that dun 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 dun. Like the theme song is one of the greatest things I ever heard in my life. But I haven't watched the movie yet. I'm just waiting so that like I can experience it in a proper like setting because like I don't want to get distracted by my dog or anything like that. I do want to watch it because I know. Well, I do know that most of the characters die. I don't know who dies, but I know most of the characters die. And I'm really looking forward to watching. I should be watching it soon. Most of these people about to have kids born 6'3", and I'm gonna have kids who like 5'7", bro. Bro, my friends always telling me I should play football. I'm like, bro, I have no muscle and can't do nothing in football. I played football for 1 year when I was a freshman in high school, which means I was 14 years old at the time, about to turn 15. And I love playing football, bro. Football is great. And it really worked out for me because I'm really fast. And people, as I said earlier, I'm really fast. So people couldn't catch me on the field. And they put me at cornerback when I was playing on defense. So when I was going up against wide receivers, I could always keep up with them. They couldn't like shake me or anything because of my speed. Like if they get me off the line and push me off of them, I'll just like run right back to them and it'll be straight because of my speed, bro. I love playing football though, man. Bro, hand wrestling is my favorite class. Like hand wrestling in my class is weird. Just a bunch of people with their sweaty hands and the freaking girls even arm wrestle. I ain't never seen no girl arm wrestle a day in my life. What the freak? I played baseball and football and varsity high school basketball. I never played baseball before, but there was a dude across the street from my house who ended up playing college baseball in Florida. And like I would go over to his house and pitch the ball to him. That was fun, but like I never actually played baseball on a professional, well not professional, but organized level. And football, as you said, yeah, I play football too. And varsity high school basketball. No, I didn't make the basketball team, unfortunately. And our teams suck. My high school basketball team suck. They could use someone like me, but it's whatever, man. All right, GTG. Good night, my guy. I'm about to end the stream in like 10 minutes or whatever, or 5 minutes or whatever. In football, I think of myself as a younger big man. In Madden, I'm like Tom Brady. In real life, I'm like you said, you're Big Ben. Like, bro, in real life, I'm like Tom Brady. And then in Madden, I'm like Big Ben. Like, I'm way better at football in real life than I am in Madden. I suck at Madden. I admit it. Every time I play with any of my friends in Madden, I lose. I suck. But in real life, I'm really good at football, bro. It's weird how that works, man. I'm 177 in arm wrestling. Same, bro. Every time I've ever wrestled anybody in arm wrestling, I lose. Polo, you for real sound like Tom Brady? Nah, not really. I got no muscle. At this point, I am scared to versus girls. I fall out. Look, I don't think I would lose to girls in arm wrestling matches, but there do be like in high school, there do be like a few girls who be like 6 feet tall, and some of them are like they got that muscle where it's like they fat, but it's muscle at the same time. If y'all know what I mean. And like I would be scared to go up against one of them. I think I would lose against them. But if we talking about like the regular girls in high school, then I think I could have a fair shot against them. How do you feel about the Lions draft picks? So far, I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing out of the Lions and Holmes. Um, I know a lot of people that I know wanted to see us take Devontae, and I understand that. But right now, at this current time in this roster, Jared Goff, we got to give Jared Goff a shot. We got to see what he can do. We got him some protection. And this prospect, like everybody was high, all of the major scouts are high on this prospect. They said this is a knock out of the park type of pick. So I'm really happy with the selection and the guys that we're getting got in the second and third round. And then the guys we're going to get later in the draft are just going to fill out the roster. And the Lions, I know, I know the Lions have been a failure as an organization. And every time we give them hope, it seems like we're just misguided and being blind fans. But I really do like what I've seen so far in this draft. And the Lions this next season we're gonna lose a lot of games, but I'm still gonna watch them. I love the Lions, and I'm hoping for the best in the future. Hope you is smoking. Probably. He been saying some wild stuff. He said Chris Paul is overrated earlier. I have lost every arm wrestling match, even girls. Dang, bro. That's rough. Hell nah. I girl almost beat up. Nah. I think you tried to say I almost got beat up by a girl. What the freak? I had to go for a minute. I'm back. All right. Good to see you. 1989 versus 2004. Who's better? Oh, well, the 04 Pistons only won one championship. Excuse me. Pizza, man. The 04 Pistons only won one championship, and the 89 Pistons won two championships. Now, they both were competing for conference championships every year. Both teams made it to the finals multiple times, but you got to give it to not the 04. You got to give it to the 89 Pistons because of the championships. Tom Brady did not win the Super Bowl this year. He did not lose his team the Super Bowl. You talking about the Buccaneers? I mean, in the offseason, it was like, where is Tom Brady going to sign? And then when he went to a team like the Buccaneers, like, sheesh, man. Top defense, great receivers, good running backs. You got Leonard Fournette joining the squad. So it's not like he had to do much, but you still got to give him credit because he could have messed up. He could have made mistakes and could have lost in the Super Bowl. So I do give Tom Brady some credit for winning it. Tony Porter. All right, so you new to the channel. Welcome, bro. You said, do you think Killian Hayes will become like Ben Simmons? No, I think Killian Hayes is going to be more like Lonzo Ball. If you checked out my video from 3 weeks ago, I made a video comparing him to Lonzo Ball, and I feel like those two are very similar. Even when you look at everything from their numbers to their play style, Killian Hayes and Lonzo Ball, very comparable, very similar. And I think that's the better comparison, not really Ben Simmons. Imagine getting Cade and Chet. Bro, if we get Cade, Chet, and then we keep the young dudes we got on the roster, and we keep Grant, like Grant said, he said that he's expecting the Pistons to do big things next year. Now, he's capping, obviously. He's, I like it. I like the cap, talk your stuff, man. So, but obviously we're not going to be that good next year. But we should, if we knock it out of the park in the draft and do a little bit in free agency with possible trades, next year should be way better than this season. Oops, I can't spell laugh out loud. It's good, bro. Y'all make mistakes. A girl almost beat my arm. Okay. In arm wrestling. That's what you was talking about. And okay, I see now. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I never faced a girl in arm wrestling ever before. Ever. But but your boy can't let that slide. But they had to battle the Spurs that were a super team. True, but the Pistons, the bad boy Pistons, they had to get through the Eastern Conference, and I feel like the Eastern Conference getting through that was much more of a battle than going up against the Spurs, the Lakers, and when they had to battle to get like in the playoffs when they was going up against teams like the Nets, Pacers. I just feel like the bad boy Pistons had a much tougher route to the championship than the '04 Pistons. And also, the era that they played in was much more aggressive football, basketball, you know? So I just, in all areas, I just got to give it to the bad boy Pistons over the '04 Pistons. I got to head out. See you. All right. Good to see you, bro. I mean, I say good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Polo, I'm about to go to sleep. All right, I guess I'm about to end the stream soon since people peacing out. The worst thing in arm wrestling is when you face someone equal and you hold so long, you pull a hamstring. That would be terrible. I hate even doing that in football and basketball too, or tennis. I mean, playing any sport and tearing something or pulling something is just terrible. Worst thing in arm wrestling is facing someone equal to you and you hold so long, they only pull a tendon. It sucks. Yeah, and when you say it probably is worse in arm wrestling because it's just your arm, right? Like it's just like in basketball, you got your arms, your legs, your feet, other things that could possibly be injured. But when it comes to arm wrestling, it's just your arms and you're going up against somebody else and their arm. So it's probably like a higher likely chance that you like pull a tendon or tear a muscle or something. But since people are peacing out, I guess I'm about to peace out. We've been live streaming for an hour and 26 minutes. I really appreciate everybody who came in here, decided to chat with me. Trust and believe I'm gonna be doing these live streams more often. I'm gonna try my best to get at least one video, possibly two videos out every single day. So I appreciate everybody for coming and all the new people as well. Did you hear about what Skip said? Did you hear what Skip said and Walton and no, I didn't see it. Let me know before I end the stream what he said. I can't even do a pull up. But yeah, let me know what he said and then I'm gonna end the stream, y'all. Oh shoot. I just spilled my water bottle. Well, actually, I could still see it even though I end the stream. But yeah, man, everybody, thank y'all for coming and watching for an hour. I really appreciate it. And I'm out.